Hello and welcome back to my channel, Cards by Melissa Minor. Today I'm going to be working with the April Stamp and Die Hard Club set from the Stamps of Life called Cupcake Delight. And this is perfect for making birthday cards. So that's what we're going to do today is we're going to make some birthday cards. So here's a look at the stamp set, and you can see here it comes with 2 large cupcakes, and then it's got a little cupcake and then a cherry and some sentiments that go with it. Just wanted to sprinkle a little sweetness into your day, sending you sweet cupcake wishes, sprinkling you with birthday wishes. Let's celebrate. Happy birthday, cupcake, hello, and you are the cherry on top, and then you get the little sprinkles that go with it. And then, of course, you get the coordinating dies that match for all of the stamps. And then you get the idea card as well. So let's jump right in and start making our first card. So let me show you the dies. I'm using this A1 mini scallop card die set. Now this came in a card kit that I received as part of being a card club member. And I'm using this, let's see, this rectangle set. And then I'm also using this paper pad here. So I've already cut out everything, and I thought this would go a little bit quicker, but I wanted to show you all the supplies that I used. So this is the, I'm using the Pixie cardstock here, and then here's the paper that I've already cut. Now I love being part of the card club because everything kind of coordinates together and it makes it easier to make the cards, right? So I know this, video is about the Stamp and Die Hard Club, the cupcakes, but this A1 card die was from the card kit. And so I just love how it kind of all coordinates together. So these cupcakes were from the Cupcake Delight. And then that little cupcake, so this big one here is from the Cupcake Delight, but this little one was from one of the add-ons that you could purchase. This is from the More Cupcake Delight. So there was an add-on set that was available on the 1st of the month. So here is the More Cupcake Delight. And so on the 1st of the month, the Stamps of Life has a bundle that you can purchase. And I love getting the bundle because it has all these things that go with it. And so I like getting everything. I like getting the bundle, and then I'm a member of the Stamp and Die Hard Club and the Card Kit Club. And when you're a member of everything, those 2 clubs together, it's called the Gold Club. And when you're a member of the Gold Club, then you get 20% off everything on their website. So that's kind of fun. So I went ahead and stamped these and used the dies and cut them out. And then I'm going to go ahead, I've glued down this first cupcake, and then I'm going to use a little bit of foam here and pop this one up. And then I use those rectangle dies, and let's see here. I'm going to stamp the sentiment, and I'm using the Cupcake Delight. So this is from the Die Hard Club this month. And I want to stamp the sentiment that says, "Sending you sweet cupcake wishes." And so let me pull in my secret weapon. So anytime I'm doing any stamping, I like to bring in that secret weapon just so that I get a good stamped impression. And so I'm going to bring in the secret weapon here, and let me just grab some black ink. And I want to get this stamped. So ink, and let me give it a good press. And hold it down for just a moment. And there we go. Perfect. All right. So there's my sentiment here. And let me add some glue on that. And we'll get that glued down. I kind of like making these A1 size cards. I think they're perfect for little birthday cards. So there we go. Aren't these cupcakes cute? And then see this pixie ribbon? This came in one of the card kits recently, and I thought this was a perfect opportunity to use it. I love these purple and yellow colors together. And so nothing like tying ribbon on camera, right? But let me give it a try. So I'm going to just tie a little bow right here. And this will be our first card. So let me just tie this up. Let me mess with this bow for just a moment, see if I can get this bow to work right. Isn't this so cute? I love this. Those little cupcakes are just darling. Okay, so there we go. There we, let me, oh my goodness. Okay, I have the bow. Okay, there we go. I have the bow how I want it now. All right, so this is card number 1. Let me move these out of the way. And then off camera, I did make a couple more of these cards because this was just so easy to do. So I used that A1 die and I colored up a couple more of those cupcakes. So I used the bigger one, and then I also used the more Cupcake Delight. And then for this one right here, I used the dies and just cut out like the cupcake wrapper and then colored it in. I colored that ice cream in with my markers, my Spectrum Noir alcohol markers. And then, yeah, so doesn't that look cute? I got like a little trio of cards. Okay, for this next card, I'm bringing in these, let's see, what are these? These are the scallop circles. And then this is the sweater background die. And then I've got the sprinkles stencil. There we go. And then I've already cut these out. And then the colors that I'm using here, let's see, I've got the ocean cardstock. This is so pretty. And then for the other one here, I've got flamingo. Let's see, is that flamingo or did I use cherry? Flamingo. I used flamingo. Okay, so I'm just going to glue these together. So I'm gluing the flamingo onto, or the ocean onto the flamingo. And then I'm going to glue this onto my A1 card base of the powdered sugar. And I did this in a top folding card. And then I like how it has like the white outline here. And then I have the scalloped circles, and I've cut 2 of the scalloped circles. So the smaller one I have cut out of the ocean, and then the larger one, that is out of guava, and I'm just going to stack these 2 together. And then I have a scrap piece here of the guava, and I'm going to put a piece of guava just here across the center. And then I am going to take these circles and I'm just going to put these in the center. And that's going to give me a place to put my cupcake. So I have cut and color, or stamped, cut, and colored my little cupcake using the same color combination. I stamped this and colored it in with my Spectrum Noir markers. And I'm going to add a little foam tape here. And then I have stamped, what you didn't see here is that I used that sprinkles stencil. And so I used the flamingo cardstock, and then I took a little bit of the guava ink with the sprinkles stencil, and then made that little piece, and then stamped the little sentiment on there, sending you a, or no, this one says, sending you sweet cupcake wishes. And then I backed that little sentiment. Okay, and then this one, and this is just like a little bonus card. Have you ever seen Call Me Crafty Al? Every month she has a card sketch. And so I made a little cupcake card here following her card sketch. And you'll see here on the top, I have also just used my craft knife and cut out a little piece here to put a candle on the top. But I followed her design, and that little candle, I'll show you later where I brought that in. And then I also made a little Creative Decks card. I like to make a Creative Decks card every month using my stamps from the monthly set. here is where that candle came from. That candle came in from this piece of cake to stamp, and I just used the die from that set. And so I thought that that worked great. All right, let's move on to our next card. So I am using this. This is the Candles A2 background die, and this is fun. We're going to make a shaker card. And then the paper I'm using is from this Laugh collection. And then I've already stamped and colored my images. And then I'm using this, this is the shaker panel, or the shaker, let's see, I think they're called shaker windows. I'm not sure here, I should have looked that up. But they have, or shaker envelopes. So these are called shaker envelopes, and they make it easy to make shaker cards. And this is a sequin mix, so I have all of these sequin mixes. Stamps of Life has sequin mixes available on their website, and I bought these some time ago, but I thought this was perfect. I think this is called Stars and Stripes, and so I'm just going to shake a little bit in here, and then I'm going to peel off the backing of this envelope, and then I'm going to seal this up, and this is going to make making a shaker card super simple. And I thought this would be like a more masculine card with these colors because my other ones were pretty girly. So we're going to go with a more masculine look. So I'm going to make in a top folding card. And so let me give this a quick little score here. And then I like to use the tear tape when I am adhering down these shaker panels. So as I am doing that, oh, also, you know that that die that I just brought in, let's see, that was called the Piece of Cake to Stamp. That is where I got this little whipped cream. I think it's whipped cream. Looks like kind of whipped cream. And I just took a little craft knife and I cut a little slit in there. And so that way the whipped cream isn't like sitting on top. It's kind of down in the cupcake. So that's how I did that. And so I'm going to get some tear tape here and adhere that down. So while I am putting the tape on here, that's kind of boring to watch. Let me tell you a little bit about the Stamps of Life clubs. So I will have information down below in the description box if you're interested in joining any of their clubs. But specifically for the Stamp and Die Hard Club, it is shipped out on the 1st of the month. And if you're a member of the club, you do receive a 15% discount on every single purchase on their website. Everything. So that's a really good benefit of being a club member. And then if you're a member of 2 of their clubs, so let's say you're a member of the Stamp and Die Hard Club and you're a member of their Card Kit Club, so you would receive 20% discount on every single purchase. So that's a really good advantage of being in 2 clubs. So I really like that. So if you're in one club and you want to add another club, you can use my coupon code MelissaM just to let the Stamps of Life know that I referred you. So I really appreciate that. Okay, so I'm peeling back this tear tape, and that's going to allow me to get a better seal. I'm going to add a little bit of glue on here as well, just to make sure that this isn't going anywhere. And then we'll get this shaker panel adhered down to the front of this card. And it's so funny. Look at this. So before I adhere this down, I kind of like grab my front of my card. I think I just did it a minute ago, but so many times I have started to adhere something down to the front of my card and I've glued it on upside down. So I always check to make sure that I am adhering it correctly on the card, that is opening in the correct direction. Okay, so I've got this down and that's looking nice. And then all you do here is then you're going to add the panel to the front. So I'm going to add some more of this tear tape to the front so that it sticks really well. And so we'll get this adhered down. So I apologize, this video is a little bit different today in that I had everything cut and colored and stamped. So that way it's just a little bit different. But most of my videos, as you know, I do most of the die cutting and stamping and coloring and things on camera. So we'll be back to that on the next one, but this one went just a little bit quicker so that I could show you more ideas. Okay, so I have all of this on here. So let me tear back this tape and we'll get this adhered onto the front of this shaker. I had so much fun with these birthday cupcakes, and I always need birthday cards. I feel like that is the card that I send out the most. I don't know about you. It's like thank you cards, birthday cards, and here pretty soon I'm going to be needing a bunch of graduation cards, so that's going to be coming up next. Okay, so I'm just going to adhere this right to the front, and see this panel covers up the whole front of the card. I cut the panel to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I just stuck the panel in the center and then cut it out. Okay, and then I'm going to add just a little bit of foam tape behind that cupcake, because why not? So I'm going to pop him up just a little bit. And I stuck with the red, white, and blue theme here. And then I did not put any glue behind that whipped cream, so I'm gonna put just a little bit of glue, and I was a little off camera for that, but I'm gonna add a little bit of glue there just to make sure that stays down. And that looks cute. And then I'm grabbing a cherry. I had some cherries that I had die cut. And so I had die cut these out of the strawberry cardstock, and then I just took a black marker and I colored the stem in black. And that seemed to work well. And then You Are So Sweet is the stamp sentiment. And I did stamp that in the strawberry ink. And then I backed it with some strawberry cardstock. So that looks super cute. And that is our final card here. There we go. And that is an easy shaker. All right, so let me bring in all of the cards today, and please leave me a comment down below in the description box on which is your favorite. So here is a look at the first set of cards we made. So card number 1. Or did you like the set with card number 2? And then we got the bonus cards. Let me move them a little bit. Let me bring them on screen. Card number 2. Or we have card number 3. So if you're new here, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and come back. And thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!